Hotel 6, this is Shrew 1. Do you copy? Over.
Shrew 1, this is 6. What is your sit rep? Over.
6, this is Shrew 1. Left tunnels for a short while. Crossed small section of jungle and found another section of tunnels. I also found a tiger hat with blood on it. I'm going to examine these tunnels. I reckon Marv must be near. Over.
This is 6. Roger, Shrew 1. Continue your search. Good luck. Over.
6, this is Shrew 1. I'm on it. Out.
They're the tiger hats, also known as boonie covers. It's a type of hat where the rim goes around the entirety of the hat. And on the Marine Corps side of Vietnam, if you were not part of the reconnaissance community, like if you weren't a reconnaissance Marine and they caught you wearing that hat, you didn't have a situation on your hands, they wouldn't like that. It's the point of pride for them. Pretty dramatic. These single stack magazines don't hold a lot of ammo. Single stack being rounds are on top of rounds inside the magazine. Nowadays we have double stack magazines where the bullets are staggered almost side by side, but not quite. Allows for more capacity in a single magazine. But regarding the boonie hats, yeah, the reconnaissance community and it looks like to be an officer. Khaki pants, that's looks like NVA, North Vietnamese Army to me. Guys would, I mean, it depends on the tunnel system. They have kitchens, hospitals, classrooms, briefing rooms. Tunnel systems would be something they operated out of, conducted operations from. Very impressive stuff. Very tough people.
Hotel 6, this is Shrew 1. Do you copy? Over. No signal. Damn. Another VC certificate.
No, I'm not using a full-size carbine here. Our tour guide in Vietnam gave us something to eat when we were visiting the tunnel system. Very, very simple carbohydrate. I forget what it's called, but it's like, it's not exactly rice, and it's a mixture of this plant. The texture was similar to rice, but it was a bit more chewy than that. It didn't taste too bad at all, but that was a main staple diet for those guys that lived in the tunnel system. And I really wish I remembered the name, but a lot of still someone in there. They still have in Vietnam today. I really should remember the name before I even describe it some more. It's just not fair. But they're tired of eating it. If they have it so much. I don't think it's typical of Americans to go so far in a tunnel system. By 69 to 70, father was there, and he said that they would just throw tear gas down there, or they would close off the tunnel system using some sort of... This is horrible. Some form of explosive. I don't know how you can drag an American down here. I was 15 when I went to visit these tunnel systems. And I had to, I was able to duck walk okay, and I probably expanded the width of the tunnel systems for tourists like myself, but there's some points I almost had to get. He was around the corner when I first went around. I'm backing up. Pick up a different pistol. Okay, check. This. Pick up a 6-shooter. Revolvers were very popular with pilots. From the book Firebirds. It's listed in the description, I forget the full name. The author would carry the pistol like just above his crotch, somewhere around that area. It said it gave him a peace of mind, some form of protection. A lot of the AA fire, anti-air fire that they took were from weapons of very high caliber. 7.62, maybe larger, like a heavy machine gun, 14.7. millimeter or 12.7 millimeter, sometimes bigger than that too. And be that it's a little revolver over his crotch. The point was it gave him a peace of mind, and he was able to focus on his job. Hey, why not, right? Yep, collapse the tunnel system, some sort of plastic explosive or some explosive. And flush them out with tear gas. My dad's unit never really sent anyone into the tunnel system.
Ugh, stinks in here. Oh, Jesus. What a stink. Good place for an ammo store, though.
So, I wish I remembered the answer to this. Like, how did they deal with, you know, like human feces and using the restroom? Like, you gotta clean that out some later. You see these rats jumping around. Rats get into the feces. Then the rats travel all along the tunnel system. That's a problem. That's a hygiene problem. And that will take out your soldiers pretty quick. Wait, see the texture's different? I bet this is a trap.
Damned punji.
Yeah, it's a trap. So, considerations of like, where do I go to the bathroom? How am I going to take care of the bathroom? Some serious, it's a serious thought process. Also, there's way too many rats. I don't think the NVA or VC would tolerate the amount of rats. Maybe they're not, maybe they're unavoidable, but, you know, again, disease, germs, you want to take care of those. You want to kill those. Maybe hire a cat. I don't know. That'd be pretty neat though. NVA VC cat roaming around.
A medal. The bastard was probably a distinguished member of his community.
This is a Vietcong flag. Differs from the North Vietnamese Army flag. Vietcong, got the red on top, star in the center, blue on the bottom. NVA flag, you got just a star in the center, surrounded by red.
What's hidden behind this trapdoor?
Sometimes I do wish I had a frag grenade. Ah.
Storage room. How do they haul that shit all the way down here?
No offense to 6-shooters, but prefer my semi-automatics. Grab it. There we go. So once the NVA caught on that we were sending dudes into Cambodia, patrols to Cambodia, they decided to dedicate specific units. Wait, there's someone in here. It's a big area, I would assume so.
Officers' quarters.
It's a radio.
High tower. I have 3 targets. Permission to engage. Over.
Let's have a look and see what these gook officers have hidden away.
Booze. Gotta have booze in the officers' quarters. They would designate specific units to hunt down our Green Berets that were part of the Maccabee SAW program that went into Cambodia. And some of these guys were very highly trained. And not referring to our Green Berets, of course they're highly trained. I'm talking about the saw a shadow. The NVA that went after these guys, that was specifically trained to go after these guys. They were good at hunting, tracking, and they were even good at hand-to-hand combat. There was one instance in a book where one Green Beret was trying to take one of these guys prisoner, and the NVA soldier was able to, he tripped the Green Beret over, took his weapon system off of his hands, and shot him. I mean, his Green Beret buddies were with him, but they were so surprised that they didn't fire a shot.
Looks quite official. Maybe propaganda.
Still not going to use my primary in this tunnel system. But yeah, the VC.
South Vietnamese money. Now I wonder, is this intel or bounty?
What are these? It's Ho Chi Minh himself. Ho Chi Minh passed away like in 1970, I believe, 1971. He was a very old man by that point. He met Woodrow Wilson back in World War One, or post World War One, 1918, when we held the Geneva Conventions, and he wanted he wanted to talk to Woodrow Wilson in recognition of Vietnam. It was still a French colony at the time, and he was trying to gain notoriety and get independence for his country. And he was very inspired by the American Declaration of Independence, American Constitution. If I remember correctly from class, he based their Constitution in a similar format to the American Constitution. But can you imagine that? Wait, let me just answer this radio first.
Hawk 1, this is Shrew 1. Do you copy? Over.
Shrew 1, this is Hawk 1. Where are you?
Hawk 1, this is Shrew 1. You wouldn't fucking believe where I'm talking to you from. Send Hotel 6 a message that I'm still kicking ass, and I have found some interesting intel for them. I still haven't found the Papa Oscar whiskey, though. Over.
OW.
Shrew 1, this is Hawk 1. Roger that. Shrew 1 alive and kicking. Missing man not found. I will report that ASAP. Over.
Hawk, this is Shrew 1. Thanks, man. Out. This radio looks like the ideal place for a quarter block of C4. Charlie will get a surprise when he turns the radio on.
Interesting. I want to take this map. This map looks important. But yeah, can you imagine if Woodrow Wilson, I don't know if paying attention is the word, but helped Ho Chi Minh? Would we be in the same situation we are today? I remember hearing from somewhere, reading from somewhere, that Ho Chi Minh said, or called himself, a patriot first and a communist second. I don't think he identified as a communist by the time he met Woodrow Wilson. But funny how we find ourselves in a current situation based on the time period that, you know, I'm playing, 1967.
Wow, they got frickin' schoolrooms down here.
I was a little worried I couldn't see enough into the... That looks like North Back.
Shit. It looks like these guys know the layout of Noi Pek just perfectly.
Yep. Back. See the main effort coming in through the, I don't know, northeast? Front gate? Northwest?
Intel will have a field day with this.
Yeah. I think by this point my quads are screaming. I've been doing the duck walk for a long time. In terms of VC uniforms, they don't... Father remembers them wearing a lot of black pajamas, you know, just all black. Sometimes they mixed and matched, sometimes they wore khaki as well, but they didn't look as uniform as, say, the NBA, which were the North Vietnamese Army, the regular army. Let's stick to the left first. I've been holding the searching to the left. The pattern's been holding up for me, so I'm going to keep doing that. Alright. Wait. Might get some concealment. Not only did the NVA designate units to hunt down these MAC-V-SOG Green Berets that are part of the MAC-V-SOG program, if you're captured, I guess it depends on which specific unit captures you, but there are some very horrible stories about Green Beret POWs. One, there were bounties on their head.
Damned Punji.
Alright, going back. So, nothing over here. Bounties on their head, specifically for the SEALs that were part of the MAC-V-SOG program. They had bounties on their head. The devils with green faces. Or was it the men with green faces? One or the other. That's still a badass name. I came from up here. Okay. But if you got captured, it's not going to be a good time. And there's this one story I remember where they...
Now I've seen everything.
Alright, let's answer this right here. Put the radio away. This is getting stupid. I don't want anything to do with my radio until I get out of this tunnel. I need a med kit. This is a hospital, so I should be able to find something, right? Hide in here.
Shit, there's another little room. They've been busy down here.
They strung up the Green Beret, they disemboweled him, and in the cavity that was where his bowels were, they had a flamethrower. And I don't know much about flamethrowers, but the flamethrower was on, and they just placed the muzzle, the front part of the flamethrower, in that cavity, and it cooked him from the inside. He was still alive. probably one of the more horrible things I've ever read about. And it was really well written. It's a well-written book too, so it was pretty vivid. Might as well fight to the death. I hope I can get to the end, because this is... These encounters are very intense. There's another story about a Green Beret that was, again, part of the MACV SAW program. He and his team were overrun and they were split up. They caught one of his friends, and they were trying to lure him out. So he was hiding from the NBA, and they were trying to lure him out by torturing his friend. He never, I mean, he lived to tell the tale. I think he was the only one out of his team to come out alive. But, they were trying to lure him out by torturing his friend. He held his ground. He didn't come out. I don't think, if I remember correctly, I gotta back up. This is like a lot of turns. Let's put a chem light down here. That didn't go right. Came from here. So, I don't think they ever found his friend's body. This is a drag. Oh, it's American.
Oh, Jesus. That's Marv. Come on, man. Hold on, I'm coming for you.
Gotta be careful where I shoot. They're obviously up there. I don't want to go up there. I think they're waiting. If I poke my head out, I'm just gonna get shot off.
Tao làm được một mạng rồi. Tao đã xây được một thằng Mỹ rồi.
Left.
Về vị trí.
Oh. Stick to my left-hand search here. Oh,
Damned Punji.
Close one. I think the Makarov fires a 7.62 diameter round. I don't think it's a 9mm. I remember reading that somewhere. Alright, I gotta back up, heal up. Please tell me you got a pressure dressing done. Yes. These tunnels are no fun. I'm trying to reload, I can't. So I must be very close to running out. Ammo full? Okay, let's go. close to the end here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have poked my head up from up here. That might be his blood.
Shit! 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 Goop bastards! Let's hope I can find him in time.
The fact I can send and receive down here is amazing.
Hotel 6, this is Shrew 1. Do you read me? Over.
Shrew 1, this is 6. Over.
6, this is Shrew 1. Bad news. Marva's possible Whiskey India Alpha. He's with several VC soldiers. Over.
Shrew 1, this is 6. Roger that. Try to locate and rescue him. We'll be monitoring the whole area from the air. Over.
6, this is Shrew 1. Roger. Be careful with those choppers, 6. They'll kill him if they see any air support. Shrew 1 out.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of, at least I don't remember reading a lot about Green Berets getting captured, then interrogated and living. A lot of the MACV SAW guys, fortunately, were killed on the spot. Well, not on the spot, but later killed. Horrible ways. Let's check this right out real quick. Okay.
Weapons store.
Oh,
I'd
good.
better stock up.
Yeah. Prefer my semi-automatics. Very good. Very good. Out of here. Okay. Got the door. This is going on for a long time. Left hand search. Come from. Alright, dead end. I'd rather have a dead end than a trap. There's some rumors about how the NVA and VC would torture Americans. I mean, two rumors I'm thinking about. One was the one I heard where they put a basket under your
Dang,
neck.
Christ! I can smell fresh air.
Oh, great. I'll talk about that later.